Hello, it's Dr. Wendy Rowley. This is The Tones of the Heart, Episode 5, and what are they about? I can't wait to see. Okay, and this one is also going to have a sound alignment in it associated with it in a separate little video that will be associated with it. So in this series, it looks like we're going to have information and then a separate little alignment. And it's just going to say alignment for video, blah, 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 blah. And there's going to be no speaking in them so that you could just go listen to it and go back to it whenever you need it. And they're just going to be pure sound, pure sound, pure sound alignments. Just so you understand that. Okay, because I don't know who bothers to read those little comments sections anymore. We're all so busy. So much information. Okay. All right, let's see. And I have to keep the mic and everything a little close for the sound. I hope the volume is always good for you all. But leave a comment if it's not, if there's ever any tech problems. It helps us. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get out of the way. Oh, good day to you, dearest beings of light. Is Alienio Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother Sound. Peace be with you, peace be with you, and peace be with you. So, we've been going deeper and deeper into the understanding of these tones. We've said some really far out things. We've said some beautiful things. And we've also are going to say some more far out things today. Okay, so what are these about? These tones are about changing off the old evolutionary healing spirit body onto a new resonance and harmonic healing spirit body. Why? In the past, when you have to make decisions, there's a feeling of, oh no, that doesn't feel right, I'm not going to do that. That's an old energy. That's part of old polarity. Because it was, your decisions were based on the less light-filled Akash that needed healing. That Akash is being wiped and reset. Wiped and reset. And humanity is being lifted to only the upper level of the Akash, of the heart field that needs to be healed, and what's called the golden Akash, where all the benevolence and grace and good deeds and good works of individuals and groups goes up to. And that gold is used in your individual healing, and it's also used for group healing. So the healing in the Great Global Healing Party is using the gold of another evolutionary period by those who put it up there. And you're creating a gold in that healing party to be used at the end of the evolutionary cycle for the healing that goes on then. Because the quantum way that things work is it only takes a certain imprint of people. And we're going to quote the fellow from Heart Math, Dr. Roland McCrady, and say, he said to this one, we're realizing it doesn't take a large group to affect the field, the noosphere, the collective consciousness around the periphery of your planet. And that is what he was saying. And we would like to add, because it's based in intention. And it does require a certain minimum of people for some more profound work. Like for work of the level that we've been mentioning of these heart tones, it's really great to get 180 to 250 people, because that really brings an imprint in and really anchors things in well. If you have down to like 75 to 90 to 100 people, the imprint is there. But it takes a lot longer to get through the whole system to imprint. And maybe there's a reason why sometimes the group is smaller, to slow that down. And maybe there's reasons why sometimes the group is very large. So there's so many factors that are come in on a human making a decision on what they're going to do. But there are very strong impulses from the soul and the higher self, or the soul through to the higher self, as well as directly from the soul, when the soul wants people to do things. And many people on the meditative path are aware of these feelings. These are not new concepts. So the impulses going out from souls for events can be different and change. So never judge the size of the group that shows up. Plus, it's a busy world and everyone's aware of everything and a lot of stuff. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot to choose from. But at the creational level, at the soul level, there's a purposefulness to the size of the group. So what are they about? And this one's like, oh, did we go off topic? Get out of the way. Happens once in a while. We like to be true about it in front of you because it's a process, isn't it? Yes. And so and just give her a moment. There she goes. And so we were talking about the tones, resonance, groups of people. And so the groups of people and the number have an effect. So for what are they about? We know why they're here and why we're bringing a resonance healing body. So the old one was the negative. And if that's being unhooked, well, then you need a new way of being able to discern. And if it's not in the darker, lower, denser polarity, and it's in a higher heart field, well, how are you going to feel that? The heart field is completely all about resonance and harmonics. It does not have the same type of energy system that the spirit body does. Your spirit body and your aura are in the inner torus of your being. You have an inner torus and an outer torus, and your whole energy field is 26 feet wide on average. And so your aura and spirit body are inside, but your heart field is so large it goes from the inner torus to this outer torus to the soul, and if we can say it, galactic history. So your heart field is amazing, and it's all based in resonance and harmonics. So if the heart field of humanity is shifting, if the healing is shifting, if the healing is going forward at an accelerated pace and a fast track like the Great Global Healing Party or other groups who are doing consciousness grid healing, then the opportunity for bringing in new things increases because you took out the old. That's the premise of healing. So the frequency and the harmonics of the heart are now going to be the discerning factor, because the higher heart of the human consciousness grids that needs healing is the heart field. So you now need a system of discernment that has to do with resonance and harmonics. So that is why you need a new evolutionary healing spirit body that's based in harmonics and resonances. And the most beautiful, beautiful, wonderful thing about that is now when you have to start making decisions, that one feels really good. There's a feeling in the heart coming from the soul and the higher self. And it's like, that's the right decision. It feels good. What a difference. What a difference. What a difference. So, if you partake in the tones of the heart, and if you partake in this one's work, and if you partake in the women's choirs that are coming, you get all that. You get all that now, and you'll feel it now. If you don't, for people, now how's that work? Well, what about all the other people? People come, they put it in the grid, and it percolates up. And depending on the soul's evolution and where they are in their consciousness evolution on the earth, how many lifetimes they've had, they get it anywhere from as early as, well, the way things are going, it might be the next incarnation. And this one's hoping for that work to come forward, because she'd like that. Or it comes in 5 lifetimes to 5 generations. And then eventually everyone has it. So these things percolate into the consciousness of humanity slowly over hundreds of years. Setups and work and healing and change at the grid level in groups. So, but the people that partake in it get it right away, and they have it in their next incarnation. The incarnation that this one was thinking about in the background has to do with bringing all your awareness and soul wisdom and awareness in the next lifetime and having it right away. The way the system works now, everything you learned and all that wisdom and beauty in this lifetime actually comes the 3rd lifetime from this lifetime based on the harmonics. And she's hoping the harmonics and that work changes and people get to that point where we can do it, where that is in the next lifetime. And the potential for that is there in, in, in your lifetimes. Okay, that's what we have to say for that. That was a segue. And we hope this isn't just babble that isn't understood, but peace be with you. You are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do. And don't forget to listen to the sound alignment. This is Dr. Wendy Rowley. Peace be with you. I'm going to sign off, and we're going to do the sound alignment.